Unfaithful wives should be put to death. That shocking headline in a local American paper right here in the US of A. Another example of creeping Sharia. Come on, let's follow the money. Joining us now with the panel is Pamela Geller of the Stop the Islamization of America. Welcome, Pam. You heard the interchange, but there are a few examples where, you know, not only the Arab language, Arabic, but also the Arab culture is being pushed kind of, our kids are being exposed to it, sometimes against the parents' will.
Well, first of all, let me say that this woman or man is what they're espousing is fully in accord with Islamic law. I am not at all shocked by what he or she wrote. They're correct. This is the Sharia, and we see that countries that live under Islamic law, like Iran, are executing women by stoning for adultery. So the Muslima who wrote this is correct. What troubles me is the mainstreaming of the Sharia. The Muslim Brotherhood group CARE that spoke before me is misleading you and obfuscating the truth. There is the mainstreaming of the Sharia. It astounds me that the newspaper would indeed run this article. Are they being paid to advance the Sharia?
Well, hang in there.
Are they being paid
one more
to
quick
advance
question.
the Sharia?
This study I cited was from the New York Police Department stating, you know, a good substantial part of the mosques in America are either moderately or strongly
81%
promoting jihad.
Yes. And look at all of the Muslim countries when the Pew and
By the way, can I clarify that statement before the people, the Muslims, just destroy me for that? Promoting jihad so as to for the spread of Sharia law. You know, is using jihad to spread Sharia law. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Pam.
According to a Gallup poll, 70% of the Pakistanis want Sharia law. In Muslim countries, the larger the Muslim population, the more you
Let's stay here, though. Let's stay here.
Okay.
Go ahead, Bo. You see violence.
I've been to Saudi Arabia 24 times. I've also been around, and I've also watched what I'm sure all of us have watched, the stoning of the young girl who committed adultery with rocks as her head was split open under the Sharia law. My big problem over here is we see what happened in Paris, France, when they stop traffic. They do what they want to do. My thing, this is the United States of America. We're all equal here. We're all equal the same way. Don't push anything upon my values. I believe in this country, and I believe in my government should protect me against this radicalization that's happening.
But I want to say one thing. Anywhere American law and Islamic law conflict, it's always American law that gives way. This is the problem. I agree with you 100%, but we're not standing by that.
American law is not giving way. This is about somebody expressing an opinion in a newspaper. We're all entitled to do that. Bo, I'm in accord with you. You can look at any particular religion anywhere. You're going to find extreme fringes on either side. The fact that this paper ran, it speaks well of this democracy, speaks well of America, and that we publish what we want, and then we debate it and we talk about it. Is Sharia law applicable and appropriate?
That's not true about debating it and talking about it, Joey.
Well,
I mean, when Peter King tried to have hearings about this on Capitol Hill, he was shut down by who? The Democrats. They made a huge scene. Why couldn't we have an open forum to discuss everything that Pamela's talking about?
I think that was a totally different issue.
Hey, Joe,
I think Peter King was looking at demonizing.
Joe, you love this country as much.
This is an expression of a point of view.
Joe, you love this country as much as I do. Have you seen what has happened in Europe? Because they never stopped it, and now they've taken over Germany, they've taken over England, they've taken over France, and do what they want to do. They have laws that they can't wear the burqas.
Are we going to allow that to happen here?
Joey, I hope not, Joe.
Hold on.
It is
Again,
happening.
Joey.
The restriction of free speech is blasphemy laws under the Sharia. The demonization of people like me and Robert Spencer and colleagues that I work with. This is the Sharia. Why are you killing the messenger? Why aren't we going after the ideology that inspires these acts of jihad?
Hang on, guys. Go ahead, Ange.
Yeah, I think that we need to have a discussion about what Sharia law is. Every time somebody does, though, Pamela's absolutely right. Somehow our ideals and what makes this country great and what we believe in is pushed to the side because, well, it's free speech and Muslims really don't want this. This is being taught in the mosque. That's exactly what Peter King wanted to be taught.
That's the issue right there.
Exactly
in a
what he wanted to
nutshell,
talk
you
about.
listen to Christina Abraham, who tells us, no, it's not being taught. They have nothing to do with the spread of Sharia law. And then we hear the New York Police Department tell us up to 80% of the mosques are pitching a story that jihad is okay if it is in the name of Sharia law?
Well, these Muslim Brotherhood groups are advancing Sharia through this obfuscation, which is taqiyya, which is a mandated deception to advance Sharia law in non-Muslim societies. So there's an objective there in being deceitful, and we need to understand that Muslims are the first immigrant group that have come to this country with a ready-made model of society and governance that they believe to be superior.
Sorry, guys, we're going to have to leave it right there. Pamela Geller, thank you again for joining us today.